Hey guys, let's just do a quick run through of the outdoor spaces that we had explored together. Obviously, this is still pretty rough without the final survey information, but it's, I think, good enough for our purposes. So here's your existing floor plan to orient you. And so let's drop down inside the family room. And looking at the doors that you have at your family room, we would see the covered pergola space completely centered or perfectly centered on the doors here. I think that's very important. Approaching the doors, we'd get a view of the hot tub space beyond and the optional barbecue zone. And we come out here. So this is the version that we looked at and mocked up really quickly today, which had the posts moved in to about 8 foot apart, leaving more space between the posts and the existing house, but still with an overhang here, which I really like. Um, Obviously, we can iterate on how exactly this looks, but it's and this is obviously also really rough right now, but um, in terms of certain key elements, four posts, the post base at the back turning into a bench, and then sort of a very light steel um, structure with a sort of a wood slat um, top piece, that pergola. We'll let dappled light in. Showing a sunken fire pit here, powered by a natural gas line. It's possible that we could try to incorporate a propane tank cabinet somewhere here. Maybe that could work. I'm not quite sure the nuances there, but certainly going with the natural gas and then having the key or the control over here would be great. I'm showing the sort of an organic paving stone surrounding the hot tub with a concrete wrap, concrete stone poured in place with a wood cap on top. I'm also showing the sunken fireplace is meant to be sort of ringed in stones, natural stone, and hopefully you guys will be able to find a very big special boulder that we can build some sort of flat piece on top. It's got to have a relatively flat side, but I mean this could be just so very special. If we can't find a boulder that's right, this could certainly be done out of poured in place concrete in sort of an organic shape. But finding a boulder would just be that sort of marries or matches sort of the language of the fire ring would be really really cool. We talked about how this rock and deck platform is meant to sort of bridge these two spaces together. Someone could definitely be laying out on this on a towel or a foam pad, part of the hot tub pit, or swing their legs around, dangle their feet down here, and warm up by the fire. Um, I would say that doing the same twinkle lights, which I haven't really modeled up yet, but having those hang off of these steel angles that are welded over here just really does something special for defining this space. And Rich, like you were saying, gives you something to sort of look at overhead rather than necessarily all the wires and the neighboring structures. Um, Viewed from this bedroom here, I think it's also really, really nice. I mean, that's a very nice thing to sit at your desk doing homework, looking out on a space like this. Hopefully, it won't be too much of a distraction away from doing that work, though. And so I know this is a bit on the fence right now on the table as to whether or not we also define the barbecue zone, but I like it. I certainly like having the three defined roof elements, but it it wouldn't change what I'm doing here. This is, again, snapped center line on the doors. That's really important. So whether this is left open for other activities or future expansion or volleyball practice, I get that. And I think that certainly warrants some careful consideration. But if you do want to design or incorporate an outdoor kitchen with a barbecue zone and a big gathering spot countertop for laying out buffet or work stuff, plus all this storage underneath, I think this could be a very special element and a very commanding way to cook in the outdoors. So I'm very curious to hear everyone's feedback on this. Um, Obviously, there's so much room for change here and tweaking. So let's plan on reviewing your thoughts at our next weekly meeting. Okay.